Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive? Today we're going to tackle a myth that's wild, tragic, and ultimately all about rebirth. Yeah, we're talking about Zagreus, the son of Zeus, and the key to understanding the god Dionysus.
It's a story that goes deep, especially in the Orphic tradition.
Oh yeah, the Orphics, they always bring the mystery, right? But back to Zagreus. So we've got Zeus, king of the gods, and he picks Zagreus, this child, as his heir. I mean, talk about pressure.
It definitely suggests Zagreus was something special, destined for greatness.
I can only imagine the kind of training a future ruler of the gods would need.
We know Athena, goddess of wisdom, was involved in his upbringing.
Athena, huh? So we're talking strategy, warfare, maybe some philosophy thrown into.
Probably all of the above. Shaping a leader for Olympus is no small task.
Right. But hold on. We've got Zeus making this huge decision, choosing Zagreus. How do you think Hera felt about all this?
Well, knowing Hera, she wasn't exactly thrilled.
To put it mildly, she was notorious for her jealousy.
And you can't forget, she was Zeus's wife. This was a direct challenge, not just to her authority, but to her children's claim to the throne.
So Zagreus is this chosen one, hidden away, being trained. It's like a divine Game of Thrones up there.
Yeah, you could say that. And like any good drama, there's a twist coming. Remember those Curetes, the ones who protected baby Zeus by clashing their spears and dancing wildly? They were back protecting Zagreus, using their noise to drown out his cries.
Clever trick, that. A heavy metal lullaby for a god.
Exactly. But Hera, well, she's not one to be outsmarted.
She hashed a plan, didn't she? And those titans were involved. What exactly went down?
Hera, furious and threatened, manipulated the Titans into doing her dirty work.
Those titans, they were all about brute force, weren't they? I bet those shiny toys they gave Zagreus weren't just out of kindness.
Not at all. They lured Zagreus in, this young god, totally mesmerized by these gifts, and then, well, it's a brutal part of the myth, they dismembered him.
Whoa. Talk about a dark turn. Just goes to show you the lengths people will go to for power. Even gods.
It's a powerful image, showing the raw, untamed nature of the Titans and the extent of Hera's rage. But thankfully, this isn't the end for Zagreus. Athena, always the resourceful one, managed to save his heart.
Ah, the heart. So not just a vital organ, but something more.
Right. In Greek thought, the heart was the center of the soul, the essence of a being.
So even though his body was destroyed, the potential for Zagreus to live on remained.
Exactly. And Zeus, enraged by what had happened, unleashed his fury. He completely obliterated the Titans. Then, using the power of Zagreus' heart, he brought him back. But this time, reborn as Dionysus.
Okay, so Dionysus, god of wine, ecstasy, and parties, right? How do you connect that with Zagreus, this child meant to rule Olympus?
That's where the real mystery lies. Think about it. Zagreus goes through this brutal death, a descent into the underworld, only to be reborn.
Oh, wow. You're saying Dionysus carries that experience, that connection to darkness and rebirth, with him.
It's a theory, but it makes sense. Dionysus isn't just about the fun stuff, he's also about madness, rituals, the darker side of human nature.
So it's not just wine and revelry, it's about understanding the whole cycle of life, death, and rebirth. That's pretty profound.
Absolutely. And remember, he's hugely important in Greek culture.
Yeah, Dionysus was like the rock star of the gods. His festivals were legendary.
Exactly. Music, dancing, theater, wine. He was a god for the people.
Makes you kind of wish you could go back in time for one of those festivals.
I hear you. But let's not forget the Orphics. Their take on Zagreus and Dionysus is really unique.
Right, you mentioned them earlier. What makes their view so different?
The Orphics weren't just interested in stories. They saw Zagreus' dismemberment and rebirth as a powerful symbol for the human soul.
Okay, I'm listening.
They believed in the soul's immortality, but saw it as trapped in the material world. And they believed that through specific rituals and living a virtuous life, the soul could eventually break free and return to a divine state.
Wow. So it's like Zagreus' journey is a blueprint for the soul's own journey.
Precisely. Death isn't the end, but a transformation, a chance for the soul to achieve something greater. It's a powerful message of hope.
And that idea of resilience, even in the face of tragedy, I mean, that's something we can all relate to, even today.
Absolutely. The Zagreus-Dionysus myth offers a timeless perspective on life, death, and the potential for spiritual growth.
It makes you think about how the Orphics lived their lives, knowing the soul was on this incredible journey.
It's a fascinating question to consider, isn't it? How might their beliefs have shaped their everyday choices? And how can this ancient tale speak to us today in our own search for meaning and transformation? Something to think about.
Lots to think about. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.